Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this June the 1st, 2025. Hard to believe it's already June the 1st. I hope everybody had a great Sunday out there so far, but it's a great Sunday evening. I hope everybody can stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Alrighty, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at a little cold front that's moving across the southeast. You can see it bring a little bit of precipitation across North Carolina, a little bit into South Carolina, but as its front continues to push south, it could spark off a shower or thunderstorm tonight, but otherwise expect most areas to remain dry as it continues to works its way to the south. So you can see another cold front stretching from up here near St. John's Island all the way down in the Caribbean Sea. Now we'll continue to push away from the area. This system here, still monitoring it for possible tropical development in the eastern Pacific. You see another little storm system moving across Central America. That will continue to push west. May have to watch that for possible development as well. More scattered activity over South America and tropical Atlantic. Also across Central America, the areas of Mexico, also into Texas. And there goes that cold front with precipitation across portion of Mississippi to the Carolinas, all the way up into Maine and also in the portion of southeast Canada. Got another storm system out here in the Rockies and also the western U.S., stretching from the Baja region of California. This is the remnants of Alvin that moved in yesterday. That will continue to produce some severe weather with portions of the central U.S. and also portions of maybe portions of the Tennessee River Valley on westbound. We'll take a look at that in tonight's video as well. You can see we got more scattered activity across the eastern Pacific. Also got another storm system here. Looks like it will move into the Pacific Northwest around Washington, Oregon State, Southwest Canada. Should be coming up on your Monday. So, alright, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue getting the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see we got some shower activity from New Brunswick to Maine to portion of New Hampshire, southeast Canada, western New York State, up here towards South Canada, toward Lake Superior, also over toward Michigan. Thunderstorms and showers for the low country of South Carolina, stretching down into southeast Georgia, Florida, back toward the Florida Panhandle to Louisiana to Texas, northern Mexico, Arizona, central and southern California, Nevada, also into Utah, Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, through the Dakotas, portion of Minnesota, also Wisconsin region, also South Canada. Also more shower activity over here in southwestern Canada and portion of Washington State. Some severe weather possible from North Texas to Oklahoma to Kansas to Nebraska. Excuse me. And also over to portions of South Dakota, Minnesota region as well. We got some mixed precipitation in portions of Colorado, Utah, Wyoming, Montana region as well. And also some flash flooding and heavy rain over portions of Nebraska, stretching into portions of northwest Iowa, and also southwestern Minnesota and southeastern areas of South Dakota. A little bit of flash flooding and heavy rain over South Florida regions as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Monday. Alright, here's your Tuesday forecast. Now you can see we got thunderstorms and showers across much of Canada, stretching into portion of Lake Huron, Lake Superior, the Michigan, the Wisconsin, the Minnesota, through the Dakotas, and also down in the portion of Texas, Arkansas, up toward Illinois and Indiana, toward New Mexico to Arizona, California, Nevada, Utah, and Wyoming, portion of Idaho, and also Montana region. Then again, going across the Gulf Coast states from Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama to South Georgia, in the Florida, Atlantic coastal water, Florida, in the portion of the northern Gulf. Some heavy rain, flash flooding over portions of South Florida. Same from Texas all the way up to portion of Illinois. Some severe weather from Texas, also in the Wisconsin region as well. More mixed precipitation in portion of Utah, Colorado, Wyoming, Idaho, and portion of Montana regions as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, let's move on to the current watches warning advisory map for your location across the nation. And it's going to look something like this. Here we go. Alright, you can see we got some beach hazard statements up here along the New York State coastal area, northern portion of Ohio region, Michigan region also. Frost advisory portion of New York State, down in Pennsylvania and West Virginia. Got some severe thunderstorm warnings and special weather statements for southeast North Carolina. Air quality alerts for portion of upstate South Carolina and also Minnesota. Special weather statements for northern portions of Michigan, also northern Wisconsin, also northeastern Minnesota. We got some severe thunderstorm warnings and ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings for portions of Texas. Even got the river flood warning still in effect for Arkansas to portions of Louisiana, East Texas, Mississippi, and Alabama. And also we have some severe thunderstorm warnings scattered about for portions of Montana, down in the portion of southeast Wyoming, northern portions of Colorado, and also eastern portion of New Mexico. Flood watches in effect for southern areas of Arizona. Hydro issues up here in portion of Wyoming. Wind advisories up here in areas of Montana, Nevada, and also portions of Northern California. Also, excuse me. Also, we have some red flag warning for North California and also portions of Nevada, and also up into portion of Michigan regions as well. Alrighty, got some winter weather advisories also in effect for a couple counties here in Montana. Alright, we got smoke craft advisory, gale warning from Maine all the way down in New York City. Then again from portions of Southern California up to Washington State. Purple area storm warnings in effect. Central and South Side, Hawaii and Chain Island, smoke craft advisory. North side look good, and also around the Alaska region with some flood advisories there, or well, coastal flood advisories in effect for that region as well. Alright, Storm Prediction Center time. Let's take a look at the severe weather for your Monday. As you can see, we got general thunderstorm from portion of Orlando down to the Florida Keys, then from Houston, Texas, all the way up to La Crosse, Wisconsin. Same for Bismarck, North Dakota, to Great Falls, Montana, all the way over to portion of Las Vegas, Nevada. Marginal risk from Fort Stockton all the way up to Fargo, North Dakota, and Duluth. Also, then we got a slight risk from Amarillo all the way to Sioux Falls, also Valentine and Norfolk, to McCook, to Colby, Garden City, and liberal regions of Oklahoma, Woodward area as well. Tornado probability looks like this. 2% just pretty much around Colby, McCook, and just east of Cheyenne, Wyoming. Damaging winds 5% from up here near Duluth, then to Fort Stockton, then from Amarillo up to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Large hail is pretty much the same vicinity. Alright, let's move on to day number 3. And it's going to look something like this. Alright, you can see what general thunderstorm from Jacksonville, Florida to the Florida Keys, back to Houston, Texas, all the way over toward Las Vegas, all the way up to Grand Junction, all the way up to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Then we have a marginal risk from just northeast of Fort Stockton, east of Midlands, all the way up to Marquette, Michigan. And then from Abilene all the way up to just west of Milwaukee, we have a slight risk of severe weather. Probability looks like this, 5 and 15% respectively. Alright, let's move on to the rainfall totals over the next 7 days. You can see the models are sniffing out something in the tropics that we've been talking about. You can see coming across Cuba, South Florida, and then up the Atlantic coastal waters. Pretty much all the way up and toward Maine. Then we got a bullseye of precipitation over here from Texas over to Arizona, to Oklahoma, that is, to areas of Missouri, all the way in the portion of Maine, and then all the way to Wisconsin, back in the portion of Colorado, also Arizona now, New Mexico region as well, and a little bit of heavy precipitation over Mexico. Lighter amounts expected across the Carolinas, maybe anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 inch of precipitation there expected, and then lighter amounts elsewhere, about 1/10 to no precipitation elsewhere. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Like these videos, share these videos. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Sunday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather. Got the only weather you got.